Jai Shri Ram. In this recording, I have collected important shlokas from the Pandava Gita. Pandava Gita. Now, this Pandava Gita appears in the Mahabharata, and there are two versions. One is Chitrapuri Mat, Shirali, Karnataka. The other is Swarnapuri publication from Tamil Nadu. I have selected some important shlokas for you. Dhyanam. All the Pandavas say, this is so Pandava Uvacha, Prahlada Narada Parasara Pundarika Vyasa Ambarisha Shuka Shaunaka Bhishma Rukmangada Arjuna Vashishta Vibhishanadya Yetanaham Paramabhagavatam Namami. So Pandavas are all saying that I bow to these Paramabhagavatas, the supreme devotees of Krishna. Prahlada Narada Parashara Pundarika Vyasa Ambarisha Shuka Shaunaka Bhishma Rukmangada Arjuna Vashishta Vibhishanadya Yetanaham Parambhagavatam Namami. The next shloka, Loma Harshana Uvacha. Loma Harshana is a great Vedic rishi who was a chief narrator of the Puranas in the Satra Yaga in Naimisharanya, which is currently known as Nimsar in Uttar Pradesh. His son was Ugrashrava, who is referred to as Suta in the Bhagavatam. He is also a chief narrator. Both father and son, Loma Harshana and Ugrashrava, were great raconteurs. R-A-C-O-N-T-E-U-R. Raconteur means a storyteller, or the Sanskrit word or Hindi word will be Kathavachak. Kathavachak. Not the Kotha Vachaks. There are so many duffers today who are delivering all kinds of talks with weird interpretations. So I call them Kotha Vachaks. Kotha, I don't want to talk about Kothas now. So Katha Vachak, Loma Harshana and Ugrashrava. So Loma Harshana says, Dharma Vivardhati Yudhishtra Kirtanena Papam Pranashyati Vrukodara Kirtanena Shatrur Vinashyati Dhananjaya Kirtanena Madrisutau Kadayatam Na Bhavanti Roga. Which means when you praise Yudhishthira, talk about Yudhishthira, dharma will spread. When you talk about Bhima or eulogize Bhima, sins will vanish. And singing about Arjuna, eulogizing Arjuna, enemies will be destroyed. And by the sons of Madri, that is Nakula and Sahadeva, all sickness will be vanquished. There will be no sickness anymore. Then the next shloka, Brahma Uvacha. Lord Brahma says, Ye Manava Vigata Raga Paraparagna. Ye Manava Vigata Raga Paraparagna Narayanam Suragurum Satatam Smaranti. Narayana Suragurum Satatam Smaranti Dhyanena Tena Hata Kilbisha Chetanasthe Matu Payodhara Rasam Punapibanti. Brahma is asking a rhetorical question. Those people who are free from all desires and detached completely and who always meditate on Krishna, who is the teacher of all the gods, and their minds will get completely cleansed of all dirty thoughts, and would they drink their mother's milk again? It's a rhetorical question, which means will they take birth again? The answer is no. So Indra replies to that rhetorical question. Narayano Nama Naro Naranam Prasida Chaura Kadida Pruthuvyam Aneka Janmarjita Papa Sanchayam Haratya Shesham Smrutamatrayeva. See, Aneka Janmarjita Papa Sanchayam Haratya Shesham Smrutamatrayeva. So Indra replies to this rhetorical question of Brahma by saying, those who meditate on Krishna, Narayana, who is very notorious, who is famous as a thief. Krishna is a thief. Because why? He takes everything away. He gives you everything, and then one fine day he will take everything away and you will have to leave. So he is the ultimate thief. And Indra is answering in a very wonderful way. He says, Those who meditate on Narayana, who is notorious as a thief, at his very thought, if you think constantly of Krishna, he will completely steal all the wealth of your papams. Sin is a Christian word which has a stupid meaning. Sin means disobedience of Adam and Eve by eating that forbidden fruit, which is perhaps an apple. God says actually in the Bible that is the tree of knowledge and don't eat the fruit. I think personally all of us should eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge. Don't eat the fruit of the tree of ignorance. So don't use the silly word sin anywhere. In Hinduism, we don't have the stupid idea called sin. Sin is a Christian idea. Sin is the act of disobedience by eating a fruit, and that resulted in the fall of man, and all humans are therefore born sinners. So this much you must know as a Hindu to be able to rebut their objections and criticism of Hinduism. So Krishna will steal all your papam. Papam means all the negative karma which will rebound, come back, boomerang. So Indra is saying Krishna is the thief of all the wealth of papa sanchayam. All the wealth of papams that you have accumulated, he will steal it. And haratyesham smrutamatra eva. Just to think of Krishna, he will steal all your papams. The next, let us see, Yudhishthira Uvacha. Yudhishthira says, Meghasyamam Pita Kauseya Vasam Srivatsangam Kaustubho Vasitangam Punyopetam Pundarikayataaksham Vishnum Vande Sarvalokaikanaatham. This reverberates in the Vishnu Sahasranama also, right? Bhima says, Jalauga Magna Sa Charachara Dhara Vishana Kotyakhila Vishwamurthina Samdhurtrata Yena Varaharupina Samaye Swayambhur Bhagavan Prasidatam. So one who took the avatar of a boar and lifted the earth along with all the crores of beings. So Bhima is worshipping the boar. Arjuna says, Achintyam avyaktam anantam avyayam vibhum prabhum bhavita vishwabhavanam trailokya vistara vicharakarakam harim prapannosmi gatim mahatmanam. I am meditating on Hari. The Sanskrit is simple, so I don't want to waste my time explaining that. Nakula says, Yadi gamana madasthat Kala pashanubadho yadicha kula vihina jayate pakshi kite krumi shatam apigatva jayate cha antaratma mama bhavatu rudishte keshava bhaktirekha. Tied by the rope of the god of death, even if I am born in a base kulam, or even born as a bird or a worm or an insect, I would be glad if my inner soul rests on Keshava. That means think of Keshava all the time. Sahadeva says, Tasya yajna varahasya vishnu rathula tejasa pramanam ye prakurvanti tesham api namo nama. I bow down, I do namaste to all those great people who worship Vishnu, Krishna in the form of Yajnavaraha. And then Kunti Uvacha. Kunti says, Sarva karma phala nirdishtam yam yonim vrajamyaham tasyam hrishikesha tvayi bhakti drudha astu me. In whichever womb I am born, as a result of my karma, Krishna, please bless me that I should be born with devotion to you in all these births. So what a wonderful thing. Sarva karma phala nirdishtam yam yonim vrajamyaham tasyam hrishikesha tvayi bhakti drudha astu me. And Madri Uvacha, the mother of Ashwini Kumaras, Nakula and Sahadeva. Krishne Radha Krishne manusmaranti Ratraucha Krishna Punar Utidaye Te Binna Deha Pravishanti Krishna Haviryadha matra haviryadha matra hutam hudasa. Those who relish the name of Krishna, those who revel in chanting the name of Krishna, those who remember Krishna all the time, in the night and in the morning, when they sleep and even they dream, when they get up, they will become one with him in whichever body they are. Just as the food offered in the yajna, offered along with the chants, reaches the gods, so also your Atma will reach Krishna. So then let us include one more, Draupadi. Draupadi Uvacha in this first track. Kiteshu Pakshina Mrugeshu Sarisrupeshu Raksha Pishacha Manujeshwapi Yatra Yatra Jatasya Me Bhavatu Keshava Tat Prasadat Tvayaiva Bhaktir Achala Tvayaiva Bhaktir Achala Avyabhicharinacha. So Krishna, oh Krishna, whether I am born as an insect, bird, beast, or fish, or a demon, ghost, or even as a human, may I have dedicated devotion to you, and you always, you alone, should always be with me and save me. That is Draupadi. And we'll include one more, Subhadra. Subhadra says, Yekopi Krishnasya Sakrut Pranamo Dashashwamedha Bhrutena Tulya Dashashwamedi Punareti Janma Krishna Pranami Na Punarbhavaya. One who devotes himself to Krishna, one who does chanting of Krishna Nama, the devotion of Krishna in such a manner is equal to carrying out 10 Ashwamedhas. Yekopi Krishnasya Sakrut Pranamo Dashashwamedha Dashashwamedhava Bhrutena Tulya. But even if one does 10 Ashwamedhas, he is born again, but not when he worships Krishna. Dashashwamedhi Punareti Janma Krishna Pranami Na Punarbhavaya. And Abhimanyu says, Govinda Govinda Hare Murare, Govinda Govinda Mukunda Krishna, Govinda Govinda Radhangapane, Govinda Govinda Namo Namaste. And Drishtadhyumna, he says, Sri Rama Narayana Vasudeva Govinda Vaikunta Mukunda Krishna, Sri Keshavanatha Nrsimha Vishnu Amtrahi Samsara Bhujanga Damshita. Amtrahi samsara bhujanga damshita. See, this phrase is very interesting. You can make a note. Amtrahi samsara bhujanga damshita. Drishtadhyumna is saying, please save me because I have been bitten by the serpent. I have been bitten by the snake of samsara. Samsara is worldly life. So he has been bitten by the snake of samsara. So that is Drishtadhyumna. Watch, I'll repeat it. This will be the last sloka for the first track. Sri Rama Narayana Vasudeva Govinda Vaikunta Mukunda Krishna Sri Keshavanatha Nrsimha Vishnu Amtrahi Samsara Bhujanga Damshita Amtrahi Samsara Bhujanga Damshita. Jai Sri Ram. We will continue in the next track.